Hi, this is Drew with the review of the Adidas Believe That One. Believe in That One. That's a very strange name. It's like a wannabe fear of God, but everything is forgiven because of some of the positive elements of this shoe. First of all, this is the third shoe for Anthony Edwards, but this seems like a better shoe than the AE2s, and in some degrees better than the AE1s. It's lighter. It's the lightest among the three, I think. For size 9.5, it weighs about 390 grams. So I feel definitely it feels a lot lighter than the previous two models. Design-wise, I think this is a much better um, sequel to the AE1 design. AE2 design was like, I was like, what were you thinking? Did ChatGPT make that design for you? Anyway, the fit wise, I would say you should go up half a size. Or if the shape of your foot molds to the shoe nicely, you could even go true to size. But this is not the most wide foot friendly shoe, especially because these plastic parts and the medial and lateral side, they're both there. They're molded, just like the Jordan 40s. There's this plastic thing that's not gonna budge or wedge or expand. So if you put your foot in the shoe, lace them up, and you feel there are some irritations, that irritation is gonna get worse or gonna stay with you until the shoe and you part ways. So don't expect it to expand or mold to your feet. If it's not a good one-to-one fit, it's not gonna change. That's just the way. Believe that this one will be that way forever. So I hate this. I wish they would not do that. So if not for that, fit-wise, the lockdown is great because there's no stupid dead toe box space. It's very low and it forms nicely. And the lace loops come all the way down to the toe area, just like the composites or other shoes with really, really nice lace loops that come all the way. So you can really give you that nice lockdown all the way. There's a bit of heel slippage. Again, done plastic around it, plenty of foam around it, but it feels like it's gotta give you that one-to-one fit, depending on the shape of your heel. So if it's not hugging it nicely and there's some looseness, it's gonna be there. So it's an acquired shape or taste, I suppose, to a certain degree. You will feel, I felt slippage. I think you will feel some degree of slippage. It's a matter of finding ways to tighten the lace loop or, whatnot. But if it's there, I'd say just hard pass if it's not fit in your right. I mean, the heel slippage is not crazy, but it could be there. Depending on the shape of your foot, it could be to a lesser or a greater degree. The traction is incredible. It's simple but good. It works. Look at these widely spaced blades. The blades are thick and the grooves are deep and the grooves are wide and it flows nicely. So there's not gonna be dust trapped inside, and the traction is pretty multi-directional, except unless you move in a certain direction very hard, you won't feel much of a sliding. It bites nicely. It's not a crazy bite, but it's a good bite. The traction reminds you of the Adidas Crazy Light Boost 2015 model. It had this kind of a simple blade traction, or the brand black basketball shoe that had some, rare metal, was it called? Simple blade pattern that worked. So this is as good, if not better than those. Cushioning, it's called the Dream Strike foam, but Adidas, they give all these names. Dream Strike, Father Strike, Mother Strike, I don't know, child abuse strike. I don't know what kind of strike, 3 strike. They come up with all these names, but they pretty much feel the same. Most of them are pretty good. This one, no exception. It feels as good as the bounce in the Lillard 2s or the most recent Dame models and other shoes that claims to use light boost or crazy bounce or whatever name. It's a good foam shoe that doesn't sink. It's good shock absorption. It's not crazy high off the ground, and there's also the step-in comfort. So it's good. Heel cushioning is good, if not great. Forefoot, pretty low to the ground, very minimal. Some people might appreciate that. So there's a very clear heel to toe offset, and that's good. And added to that, even without the insole, the shoe feels just as good as many of the premium Adidas basketball shoe, like the Dame 9s or the 10s. And if you put this crazy insole they come with, this is a very thick EVA insole, and I love this type of insole that's thick and nice. So first, if you put on the shoe with the insole, you will feel like this is an out of this world, heavenly, way too soft cushioning. But no, EVA is gonna bottom out. It'll mold to your foot, and then certain parts will bottom out, and especially the forefoot, that plushness is going to be much reduced after repeated wear. But it's still better than a lot of the shoes that practically give you nothing on the forefoot, like let's say the Book ones. So if you like the Book ones, this will be an upgrade to the Book ones. If you like the a Nike A ones, heel cushioning is there, forefoot not really much, or the Lucas where they had some minuscule heel cushioning but nothing on the forefoot. This is a plusher, upgraded version of those shoes. GT Cut 3, yeah, I would say this is an upgrade of the GT Cut 3 in that sense, in terms of cushioning. Cade Cunningham not wearing his ST charts, he's wearing the GT Cut 3, so yeah, this is an even better shoe than that. The anti-inversion pod, the midsole is thick, protruding, and the base is wide, but deceptively not very impressive. I mean, it's there to prevent that ankle rollover, but I expected something more substantial. It's not as great. It does not deliver what the appearance suggests. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not impressive. So yeah, the shoe, it's costs like, I don't know, like $90 or less than that, depending on kind of what kind of coupon you get to use or what kind of discount period you jump into Adidas website. So price point is heavenly. So I gotta applaud Adidas and the Ant-Man for doing that, and for Edwards to actually be wearing this shoe actively, proving that this is a better shoe than the AE1s and 2s, and he is making progress in terms of upgrading his sneakers.